G'day folks, my name's Jaden Drought with the Farm Trader magazine. Here we are, beautiful Canterbury day. We're half an hour south of Christchurch, near Leaston, and behind me is the Sumo GLS, which is the grassland subsoiler. So as you can see, we've got a 5-leg, 3-metre working width. These legs are 35 centimetres in the ground, so that's the max working depth, and the legs are 580 apart, so it's 580 mils. So the beauty here is we've got staggered legs, which makes it easier to pull, but what does make it slightly harder to pull, but is better in rocky conditions, which is found on the Canterbury Plains, is the straight leg. So the rocks roll around the leg as opposed to it bringing them up to the surface. Now another great feature with these legs is, you probably can't quite tell, but they've got a full cast one piece where the leg slots in. Now this is just one pin, which means that these legs can be taken out so that this can be a grassland subsoiler. You could then also put different legs with bigger wings on it and make it a full, essentially a primary cultivator out of crops such as kale and bits and bobs. So it does really make this a machine that is more than just a one-trick pony. So that's a great in terms of investment for a piece of farm machinery. So standard with all the Sumo gears, we've got a lot of steel. I mean, they love putting steel on these things. So it comes with a full 2-year warranty on the frame, and I would say you're probably not going to wear it out in 20 years, to be honest. Up the front here, so we've got a leading disc which runs, this is a Scott disc, which runs in front of the leg. Now this here, as you can see on some of the bigger cultivators, it runs another disc here. So this here has still got the one-piece greasable bearing in here, and these things are really made to take more of a hiding than what this is ever going to give it. So we've got the cutting disc, we've then got the leg, and then coming back here we've got the roller, which brings everything back into line, gives you a nice smooth surface. These triangles here just give it a little bit of a punch, you know, just a couple of inches, just in between where the legs are, or just breaks that crust up on the surface. Back here in between obviously the little triangles, we've got scrapers here, which is perfect for when the conditions aren't quite ideal, when and just make sure that top sticky soil doesn't stick to the roller and you just end up making a bit of a mess. So very well built machine. This is hydraulic reset, as you can see with the rams. A shear pin is available as another option. But yeah, this one here is very good, particularly in stony conditions with a hydraulic auto reset. It's perfect really. You can adjust the PSI, and as you can see, the accumulator from the ram just ends up back in those pods there. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is exactly what a grassland subsoiler should do. So here we are right on the fence line. So cattle would have moved up and down along here, and also it's at a headland, so naturally you get more compaction at a headland. So across here is where the subsoiler hasn't been, and then across there, so I'll just show you the difference. Hopefully I don't, so that you can see that that's quite tough to get that in there. So if I go along here we are on between the second and the third one, so 580mm gap. So what I'm going to do is go right in the middle, because that's how you can tell a good subsoil is actually going to, instead of just where the slit is, actually break up any of that pan in between the two legs. So as you can see, there's a significant difference there, and you can actually move a lot of that sod. So admittedly the Cantabrians are not using a big spade, but well, it's not a Taranaki shovel, I'll give you that much, but it does make a big difference, that subsoiling. So what that's going to do, a lot easier drainage in the winter, and it's going to allow those roots to get down and tap into that water in the summer. So exactly what it should do. Very well built machine, and it does a great job, as you can see with the spade in the different conditions where, I mean, it really does get down there. That 35 centimetres is a long way down, and any pan is just pulverised. So check out the upcoming review in the latest Farm Trader magazine, also on the social media applications, and check it out at farmtrader.co.nz.